You're gonna say
What?
something. You're gonna
What?
say something while things are recording.
What?
Do it every time.
No, I don't.
Literally, Red be like, "All right, now recording," and you're like, "Justin," and I'm like, "What?" And you're like, "You're a little bitch."
Cock and ball torture.
There we go.
But you
We've
are.
been recording for the last 15 seconds.
I know. I wanted to. I was waiting.
What are we gonna say, Ike? What are we gonna say? We're gonna say it's so important that I had to wait until we were recording.
Hey, Justin.
Here we go. Now Gene's gonna say something. Go on, say Gene. Everybody get it out of their system
No,
now.
you're a wonderful human being who I appreciate as one of my new friends.
Wait, what?
I wasn't. You're a little bitch.
I said you're a good friend and I'm happy to have met you and I look forward to our friendship growing over the next months as we play D&D together.
Oh, thank you, Gene. See, Ike, look at that. Look at that. Be more like Gene. More like Gene. Thank you, Gene. I feel the
No.
exact same way. I value your friendship, and I'm very happy that you have joined our group.
All feel
what were
that
you
way,
gonna
but
say,
Justin,
Ike?
you- Huh?
What were you gonna say, Ike?
Charm, you know?
I was gonna say that we miss you, Jennifer and I, having you in our lives frequently. To be such a little bitch about it.
I'll talk to you every
There it
week.
is. There it is. You gotta call him. You gotta
There you go. Yeah, gotta sneak it in. Gotta sneak it in.
At this
What,
point,
calling
I
you
feel
a
like
little
Ike
bitch?
is legally required to call you a little bitch at some point during D&D.
It's gotta be.
Also, Kate, if you're
Usually the
listening
first
to
10
this at any
seconds of,
point, we
recording.
miss you.
Come back. Quit your job to stop. Come back.
Play D&D with us full time.
I'm
Okay, we all
I'm
can't
sure
get
they'd be
paid to do
happy to.
D&D.
We don't pay. We don't give you benefits, but
We give you friendship and
I give
acceptance.
benefits. The fuck? We have
No, we're
dental
not friends
here.
with benefits. We're too far.
you're gonna
from
go up
that.
to her house and give her a fucking root canal or something like.
Two very different thought processes.
Take her to the optometrist? Like, damn.
I'm joking.
Nah, you're right, Red. We should be paying Red.
No. I understand the concept of paid sessions. I don't like implementing them because then it just turns it into a like an obligation.
Official,
You
we're
know.
starting a GoFundMe for Red.
No.
Put it now.
Race for red. Who can raise the most money?
You have a
Hey.
picture of yourself, Red, that you look like super sickly that we can put just on the
Just say
GoFundMe.
chronic illness medication money.
Just Victorian child
I'd get hit
vibe.
with fraud so fast. Are you kidding?
No. Your family would cover for you.
No one's gotta know.
Listen. I technically.
You know Heather would help you defraud the American healthcare system.
Well, I wouldn't want her to. She has her own kids to worry about first.
Okay, Tyler would.
Okay, yes, Tyler would.
Tyler absolutely would.
Oh my god.
This is in no way saying we are going to defraud the American government.
This is
People
for legal
listening.
reasons a joke.
Mhm.
I do technically
but-
have a Kofi. Good luck finding it though.
John's former coworkers, please don't like rat us out to the FBI.
I have a like hilarious
Also,
little anecdote
fuck the
about
government.
John, but I don't want to say it while we're recording. So someone remind
Okay.
me either
Mhm.
after or I'll just post it in general where the recording can't see.
Cool.
Do that. We're not going to remember by the end of the session.
You don't wanna have something on the recording, Red? Sus.
You'll see.
You'll
why.
understand.
Yeah, you'll
I
understand.
think
Okay.
if it's the story, I think you're thinking about.
It's not. It's not.
Oh,
Actually,
a
there could
different
be
one. Okay.
multiple.
um. Give me a second.
The Bones, Red, do any of you guys like Wendy's?
No.
What's Wendy's?
Ah, damn.
It's Wendy's.
I went to the Feywild, bro. Don't remember nothing.
Yeah, there we go. It's posted in general. There's a reason why I didn't want to say it on the record.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
General?
Oh, I see cute cat pictures.
It's-
Oh, that's a news story. Okay.
Because I was looking
Huh?
for it today. Yeah.
What? Hello?
I don't know if I've mentioned this. My brother John did psyops for the army, so he had like regular communications with some unsavory parties.
Okay. I thought you meant he was doing that from his own volition. You know.
No. This was shit that he would do as a part
Yeah,
of his
just
job
casually
in the
out
army.
her brother as a traitor to the U.S. government.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny.
Anyways, Kate, don't worry about it. No one here. Don't worry about it.
You'll just
Only-
look later.
Yeah, we're only being like secondhand watched by the FBI. It's fine.
I mean, we're all on a watch list because of Jen,
Yeah, I was
so.
gonna say.
Yo,
Yeah.
That's not. Listen, this is not a
Then
joke.
hence the second hand.
Yeah, this is not a joke. You guys are probably all on watch lists because of your association with me. I made this joke to my brother John, and he dead-faced looked at me and went, "That's not a joke."
Bold of you to assume I wasn't already on a watch list.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Justin
gonna
was
say, especially
absolutely
if I
already
wasn't
on
on
a
a
watch
watch
list.
list by knowing you, after interacting with my teacher, I'm 100% on a watch list now.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about your teacher.
Yeah,
that was
no,
fucked.
I have not been able to find any updates about their trials, so I'm just like, I don't know what the
Hmm.
fuck happened.
Wait, shit, I'm actually also probably on a separate watch list because my dad had a fucking crazy ass tenant, and I'm gonna type it in chat.
Justin was absolutely already on a watch list. He has looked at some pretty out of their shit.
Okay, but there's a watch list because of the keywords, and then a watch list.
Yeah. No, John's on a watch list, but because I'm immediate family, I'm on a watch list, and so all of my friends and my partner is on a watch list.
I'll be an immediate family eventually at watch list level.
We definitely just been written in for the amount of times we have said watch list in this one conversation. Someone's
We have been recording for 7 minutes. This is a conversation we've been going for 7 minutes. Let's get to a recap. After
We're
sharing-
all. So the thing is, our characters are also on a watch list.
Ian, that is true.
Yeah, 100% by a not great entity.
I was gonna say by which not great entity? Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In his defense, he
Oh, there's no
had
defense there.
no, he had incredibly debilitating schizophrenia and
Okay,
was
that is his defense.
Mood.
like
Damn, bro.
this poor man. This poor man, honestly.
Damn. He was just in his
Yeah.
fucking crib making like Lego building sounds. Like in the
My dad has also put me on a watch list, just because.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna say most of your family has put you on a watch list.
Yeah.
Double
dad's
watch
Your
list.
mom, your dad,
My mom.
Tyler,
Has
All of your siblings except Chris.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Jesse. Except
and
Chris
No.
and Jesse.
Yeah, and Jesse.
Yeah, no, my mom has worked with the Department of Defense. My dad is a biochemist with access to some chemicals. Tyler is Tyler. John
Tyler's
is
Tyler, yeah.
John. And Heather organizes unions.
And we know how the government feels about them. So
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
Anyways, recap. 10 minutes into the recording. So last session, after returning to Prime Material and finding the bandits in the loggers' camp, you cleared them out and headed back towards Phandalin. You all had a conversation, I believe, regarding what might await you in Neverwinter, including Ylif's some legal loopholes Ylif might be able to exploit. With a variety of other stuff. You returned to Phandalin, sought out Sister Garaele for help with restoring Marcus's memories. Learned that while she can't, there's definitely somebody in Neverwinter who can. And she's happy to send a letter, essentially of introduction, so long as you carry a package for her. Additionally, you sort of checked in with people in the town, checked in with the town master, checked in with Halia Thornton, who returned after disappearing before you guys had left. what else? Dressendar Manor has undergone some pretty significant what's the word I'm looking for? Building?
Changes, renovations.
Renovations.
Renovations, that's the word. Yeah, you checked in with Falcon, because you had heard that Pell had gone missing. And you're starting to put the pieces together that, someone from the bandits might have kidnapped Pell, most likely back towards Neverwinter. But the question
Yep.
of, was it Never Ember, or was it the Sons of Alagondor, or somebody else, remains up in the air. Believe we return with you guys having left the, what's the place called? The Phandalin Miners Exchange, learning that Halia potentially has a connection to the Queen of Air and Darkness.
We did.
Not even potentially. She has a little spy device in her fucking thing.
You know,
Does it?
it's not. It's you know, neither here nor there. Joking.
No, this is a lot of here. This is a lot of here and there. One would say.
I think where we left off was I sent out a letter with Oscar, and we all agreed on pursuing last quest on the board.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys return.
Just to while we're waiting.
Yeah, I believe the plan was to take care of the rumors surrounding the Tower of Storms. A lighthouse, I should say. A lighthouse on the west coast. Potentially luring ships to their doom. The consequences of which, because this has been happening for a couple of months, is that Neverwinter is seeing a pretty dramatic decrease in trade.
Gee, someone could really get on that.
All right.
Mhm.
I believe after you were going to consider heading towards Neverwinter.
No, I think that is the plan.
Yeah, I think we're just
But
waiting
we're
on.
waiting. We're waiting on
on-
Oscar.
Right.
I'm waiting on
Uh,
Oscar.
Are you guys are staying in Phandalin for the night before moving on to the?
I think we immediately left.
Mm,
I say we stay the night and then
Yeah.
and head out.
yeah, because it was like afternoonish, I think.
It gives Oscar more time too.
Yeah.
Quick, I have a question. I have a question really quick. I'm about to post a meme. Does anyone
Oh yeah.
have a thing about boobs?
I like them.
Yeah, thank you. I was just about to say that.
So glad this is gonna be on the recording, guys.
They're cool, I guess.
Ah, yes, snitties.
No, but I just posted.
Gandalf.
Giddies.
Gandalf the Endowed.
Gandalf the endowed with his giddies. Gandiddies.
Not the Ganditties.
Gandiddies.
This sounds like one of those D's nuts jokes, you know?
Gay and Diddy.
Yo, like Gandalf? Yeah, I love Gandalf. Ganditties.
I did make a note. Stay at Phandalin for the day, then go out to deal with the fucked up lighthouse.
Are you guys heading straight from the lighthouse to Neverwinter, or are you going?
I think it depends on if we get a letter or not.
Yeah, it depends on what the letter says.
Um.
Just want some purpose before we head over there. Blinded. Have a meeting arranged or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcus is basically forward scouting for us with his contacts, I believe.
Yeah. Basic gist of my letter is look into Ever Embers, then see if there's any ruffling going on there that might signal that it was him that has Pell, and or getting meeting this with the Splinter group.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys can spend the night in Phandalin. For those who need it, you can gain the benefits of a long rest. Toblin is happy to let you stay in the Stonehill Inn without paying. You guys are the Banes of Thunders. You guys have done a lot to help Phandalin recover, especially considering the the fact that you all killed the dragon is a huge weight off of everyone's shoulders.
The question is the boarhead up?
No, it's up.
Yeah.
Yep, the head of Gorthok the Thunderboar is mounted on the wall, proudly displayed, and underneath it is like a little plaque, Gorthok the Thunderboar as slain by the by the Banes of Thunder.
Oh man, fucking came through,
Hell
and put a
yeah.
little plaque and everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely
you guys are helping the growth of a little small mining town.
I'll definitely
Guys.
show that to Ilif. This is Gorthok.
Ooh, fucking impressive, man. That's not Ilif. That's the wrong voice. Oh, that's really impressive, actually.
Guys, really quick, out of character. I'm so sorry, Red. Peep the new thread in me.
Why?
Oh, bro. Nuh-uh.
That's what those cloaks were hiding. That damn.
Who is doing this? Someone really sat down on fucking Photoshop. Beforehand, they had this idea.
Good times. For those who need it, can get a benefit of long rest. Yeah, there's the Thunderboar. Marcus shows it off to Island.
That's really impressive, actually.
That's the thing that killed one of our friends.
Oh.
Got better.
And
Are
then
they
we killed
okay?
Back.
Okay.
He came back. He's fine.
They got better.
Which friend was this?
Fen.
Okay.
Different fan.
Your friend Fen. Fen
Your
the
bud
friend.
Fen. And the friend. Yeah, this is Gorthok in all
Flower
his
crowns,
glory.
I believe, of him still.
This is why we're known as the Banes of Thunder, because this guy.
Surprised you didn't get a name after killing the dragon, but makes sense you'd get one with that.
Oh yeah, we killed the boar first and then the dragon, so it's kind of like we already had the first name and it stuck. So
We could add like the Banes of Thunder and Ice.
I was gonna say the Banes of Frost and Thunder.
oh, damn, that's good.
Damn, that's way better. Thank
Pass
you.
that around.
Cracking ice.
Random person in the tavern who said that.
Thank you.
I
random
flip
person
him
that
2
sounds like
gold.
God.
I flipped him 2 gold. Thanks.
Did you get that, Toblin? We're now the Banes of Frost and Thunder. Spread that around.
Goes, well, that's a bit of a mouthful, but I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Banes of Frost.
BFT.
BFT.
Nemesis of Frost and Thunder. NFT.
Stop.
Hey,
Oh,
we
guys.
made merch one time. We can do it again. Capitalism. Make it work for us.
Incredible.
Guys, we should hit the hay. The early day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try hypnosis one more time on Marcus before we sleep?
Yeah, okay, you can attempt hypnosis. What did I have you made
It's
last time?
disadvantage before.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a disadvantage again.
Yeah. But can I have one of the others help me out like they were helping Marcus?
I could try. I have actually no, I don't have anything I can really do.
Hey,
Hold on.
Sedge.
What?
I look at Sedge and Hulu, and I'm like, could you guys just play this like tiny? I pull out like a piece of metal or something that rings, and I'm like, could you just play this on beat? And Hulu just holds this incense. I guess. Yeah, that's what Marcus was doing.
Okay.
And I just like, once we get through the room, I'm like, okay, we're gonna try this again.
The immediate temptation to just poke Marcus with the incense, but
Uh,
I refrain.
Hello. Hello.
I
see you.
refrain. No one can read my inner thoughts.
You don't need to read minds to know what you're thinking.
With,
DM, is there anything IRL?
mm, let me see what Iliv rolls first, and then maybe.
Okay.
What did I have you roll last time, Jean? Do you
Don't
remember?
remember. I think it wasn't charisma. It was something charisma because I have a -1
It was-
for it.
Yeah, it was definitely charisma based,
Yeah,
which
for
is
me,
why it
whenever
like
I
worked
did it.
so. Yeah, it worked really well whenever Marcus did it.
Yeah, whenever Marcus did it, because he's charisma, I have a -1 to
I
charisma.
think it might be. I might have you make a performance.
Okay.
And with both of them helping, both Sedge and Halu, you can make a flat roll.
Sweet.
I'm proficient in performance. I don't know if that
Not in
helps
this
at all.
instance.
Damn it.
19 minus 1 for an 18.
18? Okay.
That's literally almost the highest I can roll.
Yeah.
Can I like have a D4 or something of if I roll an even number, I get a benefit because I'm
being
doing
incredibly
my.
generous
I know.
by letting
know.
you roll this
I know,
at
I
all.
I know. I know. I gotta shoot my shot.
And I understand and I appreciate it, but I gotta draw a line somewhere.
I
No
know.
excuse not to serve looks, honey. Hanny.
But I think with with an 18, this is your second time ever. This is also like hold on.
It's the thing is I've had it done to me before, so I'm not like going in blind. I'm not trying to like bring back all his memories. I'm basically trying to have him remember that he knows me. Bring back the feeling of familiarity.
Sure. I'll let me look at the thing for let me look at something really quickly. The other thing is that it's like you wouldn't know how to do, say, like threading just because someone has done it to you before.
True.
You say that like I don't learn with hands-on experience.
I do want to say that I do think that Marcus would resist it a little bit because he's so confident that hypnosis isn't going to work on him.
Okay.
I'm not trying to bring back memories. I'm trying to bring back the feeling that you fucking know me, so I don't.
No. I know this is to all our advantage, but if I'm going to be honest to Marcus's
fair.
character, be
No,
like,
no, you have a point. I don't
what
disagree.
idiot would fall for this hypnosis stuff? That's what he's thinking eternally, you know?
You know what? With an 18 is pretty good, especially when you already have a -1 on performance.
I'm out here trying.
I will
doing
allow
my damnedest.
Marcus
I'm shaking my eyelids.
I will allow Marcus to make a wisdom saving throw, with disadvantage because you are resisting, and also this is like a powerful Feywild effect.
Okay, cool. No problem. Not looking so good so far. So with disadvantage.
Wait, you're a paladin. There's a paladin nearby.
with the disadvantage, the highest I got was a 10.
Plus what from the paladin?
I believe be a +4.
A 14.
Plus 3. Plus
Plus
3.
13.
Unfortunately, not enough.
No.
There's these like, oh, what idiot would fall for, and you can like sort of start to feel yourself like slip into like the hypnotic trance, and then there's the what idiot would fall, and you kind of like pull yourself out of it. Kind of have to like blink it off. Like you start feeling drowsy, and then you like blink it off, and you're like, oh,
You motherfucker.
didn't work. Kind of a thing.
You're letting me try again tomorrow.
Whatever you say, man. Listen, I'm going to bed. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. I don't see a world where this works.
It's going to work, and then I'm going to laugh.
Like,
All right, whatever you say.
it did work, Marcus. Not on you, obviously, right now, but
I'm not super charismatic.
Yes,
It worked. Who did it work
I
on?
suppose I do have to say, it
Sedge.
also worked on me. Yes.
Yeah, it also worked on Sedge.
I mean, it's who did it on you guys? It must have been
You!
someone over at the table. Me?
You!
What? Me?
you!
Your vocal literally is referencing it. You have your stupid
I don't know how to
mouth
do
off.
fucking. I don't know how to hypnotize people. Why do you guys let me do that to you?
Because we were all having traumatic memory loss.
To be fair, we didn't think it was going to work at all.
By
did.
the time I did it, I knew it was going to work.
Yes, you did it on Blossom first, and then since Blossom was
Blossom, let me do it too.
successful, I figured what was the harm, and you did it on me. And
then we went to the place where my major traumatic incident happened, and you helped me do it, and then went
Okay, I see. Okay.
and went on
I
a
guess-
fucking journey with me where we saw really weird stuff that
I guess I do have a knack on picking up skills.
It definitely started out as bullshit, but it worked.
That's usually how bullshit starts.
Liam, I just don't know how it's gonna work out, man. Just because I was able to do it, I'm not sure.
I storm out of the room. I storm out of the room.
I left. No, he's being. Oh, he's being an asshole.
I don't want to be mad at him because it's not his fault, but if I stay there, I'm going to punch him.
That's a normal reaction when it comes to Marcus. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I thought I was over it at this point.
I punched him real hard one time, and it was really funny.
To be fair, it was hilarious.
I almost died.
Did not almost die.
It was a love tap.
I literally went down to 0 hit points. Like,
what are hit points?
Yeah, what are hit
points? Out of character.
I know. That's why I'm making the joke.
You did not almost die. You just needed a better constitution. Helu barely touched you.
Gaslighting Marcus.
Really touched me.
That was
I will
so
remember
funny.
that.
God, I wish we were recording that.
God, if this was a TV show, Helu hitting me would be like there'd be like a running theory among fans. Like Marcus was never the same after that.
Oh yeah, right.
Like he had a psychotic break or something.
Yeah, right. It's just a theory.
A game theory.
No, that would be a film theory, you dumbasses.
Marcus actually died in that episode, and everything we see after that point is him in the afterlife.
Oh jeez, yeah.
That's a film
Purgatory.
theory. Yeah, that's a Matthew Patrick special. It's been dead the whole time. To be fair, movies really need to stop almost killing characters and then having weird, fantastical things happen afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, guys, time to hit the hay. Let's go.
You will get. You will gain the benefits of a long rest. And wake up in the morning. I will say.
Strangle him in his sleep.
Marcus, you sleep, but you have like the weird sort of half nightmares of Ylif just like red eye lens flare over your bed.
I probably get up at one point, like half asleep, look over, see you staring at me, like, "Hi, Ellie. Good night." Go back to sleep.
Ylif doesn't need to sleep.
I do. I'm a half elf. I'm not a full elf.
Oh, right. Yeah.
My dad's gonna outlive me. I'm.
Right. Yeah.
Hi, Stinky.
You all wake up, and there is, in the morning, Oscar is curled up, I think probably on, like, one of your cloaks, having made a little bed for himself. He probably arrived in the early hours of the morning.
Oh, we don't need to go to the lighthouse now.
Yeah. We probably should, though.
Yeah, he was just delivering a letter, I believe, to Neverwinter, which, you know.
Yeah.
He did stay back for the response, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed back for the response. That's why he came back seemingly so late.
Oh, Oscar, you miracle worker.
Oscar wakes up. He's like, huh?
You're back already.
Oh, yeah, I returned like an hour ago.
Right, I'll let you get back to sleep. Just give me the letter that you got so I can.
Yeah.
Take a
And
look at
he pulls out a letter from under where he like stashed it under the cloak and he slides it forward. And I forgot to write it out because brain's been all over the place the last 2 weeks. But do you want me to? Are you okay with me saying it out loud, or is there?
I mean, we'd all be reading it over his shoulder unless he hit it. I'd be reading it over his shoulder unless he hit it.
It's just
would be too.
It's just the information. Well, the information that you're about to tell me, it's just stuff that I asked for, right?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
We're being
Then go
nosy.
Let's see here. You get back that Bugsy does send his greetings in return. He does have He does have a way for you all to get into Neverwinter without being seen, as well as a safe
Perfect.
house for you all to stay in while you're there.
Oh, awesome.
But, safe house and that only goes so far, and to protect your protect your guys' self otherwise. Essentially,
Of
once you're
course.
in the city, that's kind of on your guys' shoulders.
Mhm.
There's been some shift or some movement within like the circle of nobles, some tensions rising, but nothing like that set off any alarms. As regards to the splinter group though, the Sons of Alagondar, he comments, let's see here. That he definitely has a way to get you a meeting with at least the active members for sure. That is not difficult for him in the slightest.
Good. Guess you're trying to get in contact with the active members anyway, so.
Yeah, that's not hard for him to do in the slightest.
Okay.
Has my brave and bold pseudo dragon returned yet?
Not yet. It hasn't even been a week.
I will ask every single morning.
That is fair. That is fair.
That is potentially the love of my life, being able to return a letter to me.
Jesus.
Any other
fuck is
info?
that? Who joined?
No, music bot left.
Oh, music bot
Oh.
left.
Oh, I forgot to loop. I see.
Say who fucking joined? Hello?
It scared the shit out of me.
It's my bad.
God joined.
Hello, God here.
Input that.
Jesus, the joining noise is so loud.
There we go. Now repeat is on. Okay. Marcus, make an insight check.
Yeah.
That's never good.
Wacky.
22.
22. You know Bugsy. You know him really well. It's been a little bit since you've seen him, but even in his letter, especially around the part where he's saying, "Yeah, I can get you a meeting with the Sons of Alagondar," it feels cagey. There's a lack of details.
AG. Okay. There's a lack of details there. Okay.
But in regards to at least getting you into the city safely, he says he can essentially arrange for like some people with like covered wagons to quote unquote like break down outside of Neverwinter. And if you meet them there, they'll carry you in their cart. Kind of a thing.
Okay. Perfect.
The Neverwinter guards aren't so strict to like search carts.
That's good.
No, that makes sense. Did he give any other details on the safe house, or am I going to be meeting up with him and then he leads us there?
Let's see here. It be within. Freaking my map of Neverwinter is broken.
Is there a time, like,
Yeah,
we
time
have
limit.
to meet the merchants to get into the city?
Would you have given a time frame for when you arrive in Neverwinter? Yeah.
Not really. I just wanted to see that everything was set in place, and then I would probably send Oscar ahead of time to have things ready to go. To tell him, hey, it's on tomorrow.
He can arrange it within 3 days.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. How
How long
long?
does travel take from either here or the lighthouse?
From here to the lighthouse, you'll arrive in the afternoon of the day after tomorrow.
Oh, I meant either from the town or the lighthouse to Neverwinter.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm doing this in my head. From Phandalin to the tower, sorry, it's a day and a half. So you'll arrive tomorrow, like afternoon. From the tower to Neverwinter. It would be about, it looks like 2 days. Like you'd arrive essentially at the end of the second day.
Okay, and then from Phandalin to Neverwinter, if we decide to say,
That's it
Fuck
would
the
be
town.
3 days then.
okay.
Okay. And sorry to jump back on the safe house question. Is the safe house in the Black Lake district or is it in a whole different district?
It would be let's see here. There is the Blue Lake, the Tower, the Protector's Enclave, and the River District. It would be on the edge of the River District.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Take this information in. Honestly, guys, I wasn't expecting getting this letter this fast. I think we should maybe
Who's Black Lake? It's so weird.
we should maybe skip the lighthouse for now.
Yeah, if we can do this stuff faster, the faster we can find stuff about your friend that's gone missing, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Pell to be with these people longer than he has to.
And there's a kidnapping, you move as fast as you move as fast as possible because the trail could go cold any second.
That is true.
Sorry, Jen, we're skipping the lighthouse.
You motherfuckers.
We are?
Get to it. Are we? Is that a full consensus?
I mean,
Like, in character-
in character, it's like when I live, especially as someone that has worked with the guard, when you have stuff about a kidnapping, you act on it immediately.
And we just got the letter, so we have no real reason to tool around to the lighthouse. Unless we zip over to the lighthouse, fucking power through.
The thing is, that's a day and a half and then 2 days of travel, so that adds a day of where the information that we could get from there could be out of date.
That's true.
Yeah,
when I think
so
about priorities,
I'm saying,
when I think about priorities between Pell and Lighthouse, I think Pell wins.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
ignore
agree.
when I say you motherfuckers.
Affectionate.
Where you go.
There's affectionate on the end of it.
Oh yeah, I just get to sometimes be like, you fuckers.
I mean, do you have stuff ready for then, Red? Because if you don't, we could always just do the Lighthouse.
No, I'll be fine with Neverwinter. Go to Neverwinter.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Don't
Look, I've heard-
worry
Road
about it.
again. You Neverwinter. So I guess send Oscar with the letter saying put it together now because it's 3 days and he needs 3 days to get it together.
And then we, really quick, I guess in character, this is more for Ike. Is Porsche smart enough to keep our mount? Okay, out of character question. Is there somewhere safe we can stash our mounts? Or should we have, if Porsche is smart enough and Porsche can do it, can Porsche, lead the mounts back to Phandalin for safekeeping?
Or in Phandalin.
Yeah, Porsche can do that.
No, I mean when we get to Neverwinter, because three of us have elks. That's going to draw attention. We can't feasibly sneak the elks in if we're going to be in a covered wagon situation, or Swifty either.
I was about to say my undead horse is fine. We're cool.
No, Porsche should be smart enough. Occupy takes on the form that you choose. Statistic of his a normal type has an intelligence of 5 or less, the intelligence becomes 6, and it gains the ability to understand one language of your choice that you speak. So, yeah, Porsche should be
Hey,
smart
what about
enough.
the Drake? What happened to the Drake?
Oh shit, my
Oh,
Drake! I mean, the team's Drake.
The Drake,
That was following us, and then we got to Phandalin, and we forgot we had the Drake.
the Drake has been sort of like, I think been following you all. At this point, the Drake is truly probably the least surprising thing among your group with the fucking skeleton horse. So...
Could
I
we
think-
have Falcon look after the Drake?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can offer it to Falcon.
Hold on. Does Falcon speak Draconic?
You
Just
could
the
give him a
words.
guidebook of like how to phonetically say sit, stay, good boy. Like,
Yeah, but if we give it to Falcon, I'm gonna be like, Falcon, this is the team's Drake. Please don't let anything happen to it.
It's set as Drake. Don't kid yourself.
I don't
This is
want to
the
say
team's
it's my
Drake.
Drake.
Island
A day and a
also
half.
helped.
We all helped get the Drake.
I didn't.
Just listens.
I
listens
thought
to
bringing this thing was
me.
a bad idea.
It just listens to me better because I can speak Draconic. We haven't come up with a name yet.
Bill.
If you let anything happen, if you let anything happen to him, I will be very angry at you.
I'll be
We should
disappointed.
call him Liam Jr.
Falcon looks at the Drake, and he goes, Listen, I used to have a hunting hound, most loyal dog I ever had. Died a good life of old age. Don't worry. Your Drake will be safe with me.
I clap Falcon on the shoulder and I say, "Thank you, Falcon."
Actually, wait, hold on. Brain idea.
Why don't we just leave the Oaks?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Could we leave, like, because we're gonna need the mounts to get to Phandalin. Porsche can just disapparate into the ether, but Stinky and the other 3 are going to need someone to watch
Do
and
we
take
need
care
the
of
mounts
him.
to get to Neverwinter in 3 days, Jen?
No, 3 days was on foot.
Okay, so then
Oh!
let's leave the mounts here and just
I
walk
Okay.
on foot.
forgot you had the. I forgot you
I
had the
thought-
notes when I was doing the calculations.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's
I
just
thought-
leave everything
yeah.
here. Take off.
Never mind. Okay. I thought the 3 days was by mount.
I had forgotten you had mounts. No, 3 days is by foot.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for your help, Falcon. In terms of the Drake, it only drinks soy milk and don't wear any open-toed shoes around it.
That is not true about the soy milk, but Marcus is right. I would keep any appendages away from it and small children.
Yeah. He's looking at it.
Small
the very,
children.
The
Or
very sharp
halflings
teeth,
and gnomes.
The
Or
very
halflings,
sharp
yeah.
teeth, and he's like, I got this. Thank you. I've dealt with.
It does have the
all
taste
that.
for humanoid flesh.
That's concerning. All right, I won't ask.
Only with cook so far.
I mean, yeah, we have fed it also cooked humanoid flesh, so.
Well, I will wean him off of that as soon as possible, if you prefer.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
it's a little hard to get a hold of, like,
yeah.
You know, I'm not sure. You know, it's just it's like reuse recycle.
I'm not
you know what
asking.
I mean?
No.
I'm
no,
not asking for
Marcus,
any more details.
Marcus.
I'm going to give Falcon like 10 gold for the care of like all of our mounts and the dragon, just in case. Like we don't know how long we're going to be gone. I'd prefer he didn't have to pull out from his own store.
I'll give him a 5 gold on top of that.
Okay, so 15 gold altogether.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a rich man
Oh.
now.
Yeah, he takes it, looks at it, and goes, well, that's. Well, thank you.
You're taking
I
care
don't-
of a Drake. It's the
And our mounts.
Drake more so.
Swifty will go through like a pound of apples. It's
So give separation anxiety.
Yeah, he's looking.
Mhm,
He's looking
yep.
at the skeleton horse like Swifty will go through a pound of apples. Swifty need
Yes.
just.
it's the memory, I guess, with dead things. I don't know.
Listen, it's all that Swifty has left. Okay. Think about his mental health.
What brain?
I don't think there's even okay.
Mark.
That hence the gold.
I I will do my best.
Hey, Swifty,
Uh,
Swifty's
as-
up there. Swifty has a lot of personality. Do a dance for him, Swifty.
Swifty does the little like side to side trot that you
Mm.
might have seen some horses do for dances.
Hey, look at that.
He goes,
There's a lot going on up there.
yeah, I'm sure he does. Don't worry, your mount will be in good hands.
Listen, every 3 days or so,
Uh,
you're gonna want to clean out his nose. There's a collection of maggots that get up there every once in a
Mm,
while.
Oh.
Please
Very
don't, Justin. That's out of character. Please don't.
antsy.
We. I preferred if he didn't.
All right, my bad.
Okay.
Also, really quick. Does Falcon know Elvish?
Actually, yeah, I think he might.
Okay. And I'm going to say to him as straight faced as possible, Amadan, which means dumbass in Irish Gaelic, by the way.
Listen.
He will get his horns caught in everything. Everything.
Oh, he's. I've dealt with beasts like that.
That's why I call him that.
Yeah.
He's special.
Yeah.
As
I've
we
met
go
beasts
to
like that.
leave, I kneel down in front of the Drake, and does it let me like cup its face with my hands?
What are you having a romantic moment?
No!
No, we
Animal
gotta
handling.
give him scritchies.
Make an animal
Gotta give the
handling.
boy scritchies.
Can I help?
Ah,
Yeah, I'll
my
allow
dice.
that.
Fuck my dice. Fuck. Shit.
You have
Hold on.
help.
Okay, there's a d20. Okay, spicy. What's my animal handling? That one fell. Whoops. Yay! Yes, baby! +2. I got a dirty 20.
Alright, yeah.
Nice.
You crouch down, and like you very gently, along with Ilif, both of you speaking in sort of like, or like, you know, the
I
very
can't speak
calm-
Draconic.
But it's the tone too as well. It's just a very calming, like yeah, very
I just
calm.
pull up some of the human meat that was in my pocket.
Oh,
As
goodness.
as I do this, I look the Drake in the eyes and I'm like, and I say in Draconic, be a good boy, okay? We're gonna leave you behind for just a little while, but we're coming back. Just be good, okay? Got it.
Don't bite any toes.
It
Listen
gives
to Ilif. Don't bite toes at all.
it does the Drake equivalent of a bark in response.
Oh.
Pat its head. Good boy.
I give it some of the human meat.
It munches happily.
I was just about to say before I leave, Marcus just goes inside his bag and takes out a finger. He's just like, "Never forget yourself." Throws it his way. Forget who you are.
Marcus and Ilif are terrible influences and should never be around children.
You know?
Oh,
Marcus has a child, possibly. Question mark.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What?
Not even. I have his gut. Nope, I'm not gonna say it.
Marcus is allegedly
Goddamn
married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe that. I don't believe the fucking kid. Okay.
Who
Oh, man.
knows?
Oh, I should
Anyways,
I probably should write something out. So Oscar can go ahead of us, so the cart's ready. So I think I'm gonna keep it super simple. I'm just gonna write 2 things on the letter, just in big bold, like so some shit Marcus would do. Just taking up as much of the paper. Daddy's
John
coming.
Hancock it. Oh my
And
lord.
he pulls that up. He's like, Oscar, go ahead.
Oscar
I hate
like
you.
looks at it,
I
looks at you.
despise you with my whole being.
He looks at the letter, looks at you, and goes, "Okay, I know I normally don't ask for payment. I'm gonna need some sort of compensation for this."
What? Are you really gonna charge me for all the fun you have?
For this, yes.
Serves you
I'll
right.
hand him like a snack.
Thank you.
Nah,
Looks at Marcus, holds out a claw.
I mean, what do you even want? Do you want cash? You want money?
He wants a crisp high five.
You know what? One of those shiny platinums will do.
You want a whole
Damn.
platinum? You crazy? You're gonna be gone for like, I don't know, like 3 hours or something.
And
God, he's unionizing. Good for you, Oscar. Unionize.
Gosh. I have this single copper piece that's been used so much that it's almost white. Here you go.
Copper doesn't do that though. It oxidizes. It turns green.
He's painted it to be a fraud and a sham.
Here we go.
Oscar takes it and then proceeds to flick it back in your face. You've heard my terms.
Okay. You know what? I have something even better for you, Oscar. I take out
Better than a platinum?
better than a platinum. Marcus on the side, he has this little pouch that he uses. He hasn't used it in a while. It's a classic con, right? You have a bunch of
2 copper pieces.
no, you have a bunch of coin pieces that have defects in them. So you can convince certain people that they're worth a lot of money because they have those defects. It's kind of like
God.
Don't!
kinda like-
oh my god!
it's kind of like this piece has a king that's usually facing right, but now it's facing left. So
Are you giving him counterfeit money? Is that
Let's
what's
go.
happening here?
I'm like,
Technically, no. It's
Can I-
saying, because this has a defect.
like
It's like a
Oscar, I have
collector's
to.
item kind of a thing.
I'm like Oscar. I don't really got a platinum piece on me, but I have something even better. See this baby right here? Like it's just like Marcus makes it come out of thin air. He just the little hand, and now it's like between his thumb and one of his fingers. He's like, this is worth way more than a platinum piece. There's only about 103 of them in circulation right now. See, usually
Marcus.
this guy's facing
Marcus.
right.
It's about the principle of the matter, alright? I asked for a platinum because I like the shiny platinum piece. I like the shiny platinum metal.
Oh. I see. All right, fine. All right. I can't argue with that. Fine. I give him a platinum piece. You know what? I think he's earned it at this point with all the fucking delivering he's been doing.
Yeah.
Out of the party funds or out of your own funds?
Out
I'll
of his
take it
own
out of mine.
goddamn funds.
I'm just
Take it out of
checking.
mine.
And thank you.
I have no idea who has what in terms of money. All I know is party funds. So I gotta check.
I get you.
Thank you. Takes the coin, takes the letter, does the little flip, and disappears in the air.
Okay.
I
Alright,
adore him.
let's.
All right, guys.
Go.
We got a bit of a walk.
Yeah,
Eh.
Not the worst.
And you
I,
head out from Phandalin. For
I
the first time
do
in a
toss
while.
the helmet over to Helu, and I pick up my hat too, and I make myself, I think, look kind of like myself, but a human version.
I think there's. Is there a limited time? Hold on, let me check because I have it in my inventory. Hat disguise. Oh no! It's while wearing the hat, you can use an action to cast the disguise self form at will.
Disguise
The
self
spell
has an
ends-
hour, so you can just keep doing it though.
But yeah, it's at will, so that it's probably a good thing that he's wearing that. Yeah, I'll wear the creepy. What's that?
It's like the
What's the
dread
helmet
helm.
called? Dread helm. Okay.
I think it's the dread
Um,
helm.
Nope. Okay. I manage inventory. Okay. Yeah. Mobile D&D Beyond is so much weirder
Yeah, oh yeah.
than
It is. Sucks so
add
badly.
to. I guess
If it
if
helped,
that
you
meant-
could just on your phone. You can go to the desktop site.
I am on the desktop site. It's still weird.
Mhm.
But
Damn.
you all head out of Phandalin for the first time in a while on foot, without your mounts. It's also been a little
what
bit since
more?
you've like traveled the Triboard Trail. But unless there's anything you guys want to do on this first leg of your journey, you can follow the Triboard Trail north and then west as it turns towards the high road. As you go, you guys, spend a little bit of a morning doing your thing. And by the time you reach the juncture where the trail meets the high road, the sun has started to set, and you guys do need to find a place to camp.
Has
I
anyone
will
been
say,
following us?
oh yeah.
Make a perception check.
Okay, 1 second. I need to go to my. Nope, that's actions, inventory, features. Oh my god. Skills.
Right.
Aha. Ooh. That's a 24.
24. Yeah, you head out from Phandalin. You are on alert, especially now knowing that you are headed to Neverwinter. You keep an eye out on the road behind you, but it doesn't seem like anyone is following you.
Nice. Okay.
Can
Oh.
I say really quick?
Let people know.
Oh, sorry.
I
Sorry,
was just
you
gonna say
go.
I was letting people know that we're okay.
For now.
Yeah.
I wanted to say though, when we're only like about 30 minutes at Phandalin, you know, like I'm up on Porsche, everything like that. Y'all just hear Sedge just give like the biggest sigh you ever hear, and he just goes, "It's the Drake.
What?
I miss him."
You've had him for 3 days, for like maybe a day. How do you miss him?
What do you mean?
It's a weird dragon thing.
You never had like a
At-
dog or something before? And just because you just
You
got the
saw my
dog doesn't
house-
mean
No, oh wait, no, you don't remember my house. No. No, I've not ever had a dog.
Neither have I. The Drake is the closest thing to a dog I've ever gotten.
I've fought dogs. Why would I want one?
I miss the Drake. I really need to. We all really need to come up with a good name for him.
I had a dog once.
You guys can come up with a good name.
I still like Liam Jr.
No.
Why Liam Jr.? Why? What?
'Cause, you know, Liam helped Sedge tame him or whatever. You know, I feel like it's a
Walk
good
forward
homage.
faster. I use my echo to just pop forward
Liam?
a good
You
bit.
mean-
His name is Ilif.
Oh, yeah, that's my
I
my bad.
smack Marcus
I live
on
a
the
good
back of the head.
fucking
Ah!
60 feet ahead of everyone. Like,
I dropped my hat for a second. I shift back and I put it back on. Woo.
Ilif is now well ahead of you.
Damn.
Well, that does give me an idea. What a Bernard is that a good name? Vernon? I just
Ew.
don't know. Okay.
I don't know. Call him he's a dragon. Call him something in draconic. I don't know. What's draconic for spots or buddy? I don't know.
He doesn't have any spots.
I think. Oh, wait. Out of character, I feel like you should.
Stripes.
I think you
Rex.
should follow the same pattern that you've followed so far in terms of Porsche, because he's a horse. So now, what should we say?
Lamborghini.
Name Versace or something. I mean, he's like leather, you know.
Oh wait! What about? I was gonna say what about
Valentino.
Versace?
Versace.
Ilif, you hear
Like-
them throwing out some like common Feywild brand.
Or you know, maybe
I look over my
maybe-
shoulder and I'm like, why are you guys acting like rich Feywild jackasses?
maybe we
What
should
about
do, like,
Mercedes?
Huh?
Hold on.
how about Louis short for Louis Vuitton?
Why are you naming Mercedes after the cart brand?
Not the cart brand.
The what?
The
The-
what?
the
You guys
cart
are naming Feywild companies like businesses.
Those
Mm.
don't exist in the prime material plane.
They have branches in the prime material, but they definitely got
Oh.
their start in.
It would just be out in the fucking city that connects to Faster Lane. If
It's
anything.
reaching that foreign
Yeah.
market.
It's one of those. They have branches in the prime material. Most people aren't aware that they come from the Feywild.
Wait, those are Feywild. They
why do you
exist in
think
Feywild as
why
well?
do you think they're so overpriced?
Because rich people are assholes. What else?
Yeah,
Why
because
else?
rich people are assholes, but also rich people are assholes with exclusive access to some Feywild stuff. Why do you think they look so good and yet somehow are not as good as they seem?
You do raise a good point. But I still feel like Mercedes would be a good name for him.
All right. Personally, like I said, I like Louis for Louis Vuitton. I think.
I mean, I am a little impartial to Versace.
I I think Bill Anderson Cynthia is a good name.
Oh my god.
Maybe you just combine both of them. Versace Mercedes.
Versace. Marachi.
I was about to say Mercedes. Say Mercedes.
Mercedes. Oh.
I like that one, Gene. What was that one you just said?
Verachi.
Or something?
Verachi.
Verachi?
Verachi.
I heard like Mercedes or something. But
I
you said it in
said
such a way that
Verace,
it would
and then I
sound like a
said-
dragon name.
Yeah, I said Verachi Mercedes. I said Mervachi, I think.
Versace?
Versace, something like that.
Write it down.
Hey, you know what? This is a great travel conversation.
Ilif is shouting this.
I am judging all of them. I am judging all of
Ilif
them.
will actually come back for this conversation. Just be like, hear the names and be like, oh my god.
Incredible.
Not Mercedes, but Marachi.
Okay, the Drake's name is Marachi.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hey, if you get 3 more, you can call them a Marachi band.
Why do you think I named it Marachi?
Oh, hello. Before we make it to Neverwinter, I do feel like I have to warn you. With the intel that I've gathered so far, it seems like your old boss hasn't made much of an effort to try to find you outside of Neverwinter, but he has within Neverwinter, so keep that in
Who are you
mind.
talking to? Out of character.
Talking to you.
You, hello.
Talking to
Me.
hello.
Okay, and I wasn't entirely listening because I didn't know who you're talking to. Can you please repeat that?
Marcus was basically telling Helu that he has looked into it in the past, and it seems that Helu's, that Stoneman wasn't making as much of his effort wasn't as vast that it would have people looking for Helu outside of Neverwinter, but there are people looking for Helu within Neverwinter. So just to keep that in mind.
Right. Okay. Thanks. And I think during the Barachi naming the Drake conversation, whatever tension Helu lost is now back full force.
Oh, I'm also assuming that you guys swung by Sister Garael's house to pick up.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
We would not have left without that because we said, please.
Yep. Essentially, she gave you the letter, directed you towards one of the temples in Neverwinter, and then gave you a package and told you where to leave it. It is this sort of waxed canvas tied with like rope or twine to keep it shut.
Okay.
Maybe we should try to go to the do this first, deliver this package, and fix whatever's going on in my head before we move forward.
Yes, that. If only for you to stop calling Ilif literally every other fucking name out there besides his actual name.
Again, I'm sorry it takes me a while with names.
You didn't mess this up. You didn't.
You're full of shit.
Alright guys, let's go.
You took absolutely no time at all to learn all of our names.
I guess it just depends on the day of the week.
I will say though, if we sit down for the night, I would like to try hypnotizing Marcus.
Oh my god.
Because Helu, both mine and Helu's thinking is like, oh, it didn't work because Marcus doesn't know Ilif, but he knows Helu.
Oh my god, there's logic.
I'll burn the incense this time.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right, yeah. You guys have this conversation. You get to the juncture of the high road. Set down to rest. Set up your camp and everything. It's a little easier setting up camp now that you don't have to care for 4 mounts. You don't have to like find a space for them, kind of a thing. But yeah, you set up camp, and you, Helu, can sit down with Marcus if Marcus is willing.
Yes, if Marcus is willing.
I will humor you.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, and you, like, having watched Marcus do it and having watched Eilif attempt it, you're like, maybe I got this. Um, and this is your first attempt, so
Mm-hmm.
with disadvantage, but with Sedge and Eilif helping both, I'll allow a flat roll.
Okay. Okay, dirty 20. Dirty 20. I have a +4 to performance.
Fuck yeah!
I've never used performance once in this campaign. This is literally the first time I am using my performance skill to hypnotize Marcus.
We love the gladiator background. Marcus, are you resisting?
Sorry, what was the roll again?
Dirty
Question is,
20.
are you? Yeah. Halu rolled a dirty 20. Are you resisting this attempt like you did last time?
Yes.
Make the wisdom save. With disadvantage.
Ooh. So I gotta roll above a 20, right?
Not necessarily.
The disadvantage, it's 12.
Unfortunately, 12 is also
Paladin.
not enough.
Paladin.
For a 15? Okay. On a 15. Hold on. It's not gonna be a crazy lot.
I would be sort of aiming the same thing with Eilif to like that first memory of us meeting and like him joining the party, so that like Marcus, it's proven, knows Eilif and can stop being a dick.
On a 15, Halu, you haven't touched this part of your skill set in a while, but this is a part of your skill set that was like it's one of those like 1 part cold reading people, 2 parts throwing yourself into the role, where like you just focus on the hypnotism, and with Eilif, the incense and Sedge providing like this monotonous droning kind of a thing. Marcus, you're like, this again? Okay. And you start to feel a little drowsy. And there's also like Sedge's sort of paladin aura, and you can feel yourself drifting off a bit more this time. And Halu, you're going on, like, try to recall Eilif and the Feywild and all of that. And in this, like, as you drift off, you find yourself in a bit of this fog, and the Feywild memories from before were this, like, this pepper. Oh,
Yeah, that is
pepper! Yeah. Do you, like, the way it works with how memory loss in the Feywild is that, if you fail, creature remembers nothing from its time spent in the Feywild. So, like, you turn, and there is this sort of, like, blank space, but then as you, like, focus, it's like a sort of a dark colored fog, and you're getting, like, shapes, sort of. It's a weird sort of, like, gray area that hypnotism falls into. But yeah, there is this vague sense of familiarity now when you think back on Eilif. It's not you remember becoming friends with Eilif. It's that maybe there is credence to what everyone's saying, that you did meet Eilif in the Feywild, and that Eilif is a friend. Because you're getting sort of some of that emotion, some of that feeling, as Helu was talking about it in this hypnotized state.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd be recounting like when we first met Eilif, and then like Broken Stone, and you like being drunk on the roof, and then just like kind of going through it.
Yeah. And while like the memories themselves don't return, it's that feeling of it's on the tip of your tongue. It's there, but you can't quite get it. But Eilif feels a little bit more familiar than they did before.
I'm at least not a fucking stranger.
Yeah.
Marcus,
And then yeah, you come out of the hypnotism.
how do you feel?
Yeah. Is it possible for me to roll a deception check?
God.
Yes, you can roll a deception check.
Insight.
I'm not gonna expect him to lie, so I'm not.
I will never beat his. I will never beat a deception from him. I have a +1 insight. So
With a
Hold on,
25, I
Mike.
say, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling anything.
Oh my god, you dick.
No, I rolled a
Marcus-
6.
You rolled a 6?
Yup.
Oh shit, I guess it didn't work.
Damn. Is this thing fucking broken?
maybe it's
That's
just a
disappointing to
warlock
say.
thing or whatever.
It was also your first
Very
attempt, Hello.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow I can get the next try.
I definitely feel like I've met you in the past. I just didn't really see anything.
I mean,
Which I have no doubt that I've met you in the past, but
yeah,
if everybody
I mean,
else is telling me.
Yeah. Good night, and I'll just fucking go to bed.
I
I
won't have.
suppose I'll be taking first watch. Oh, okay.
For the sake of brevity, unless you guys want to have conversations over watch, you can. Otherwise, we don't need to roll watch rolls.
There's no big fuck off dragon we have to watch out for.
Oh, that's right.
I can't think of anything.
Nah.
Oscar does return, saying, "It's all set. We're all good to go."
Thank you, Oscar.
How was he looking? Was he looking a little fidgety or something?
Oh, I mean, I guess. I got the feeling that he's always kind of like that, though.
That's true. That's true. Well, thank you for your efforts, Oscar. Again, you have proven yourself to be a valuable member of our team.
Oh, he did do this like scowl thing when he read your message, as he should. You know, very reasonable of him.
I didn't laugh or anything. Come on.
He didn't. He just kind of scowled at it.
Ah, okay. I thought that would at least get a little laugh out of him, but we'll see when I see him in person. Whatever.
Huh? But
way-
it's all set. I am
Oh, wait,
going.
thank you for your help, Oscar.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm going to sleep now. I only got like an hour of sleep before you guys sent me out again. So, and then like
no.
dives into seeing. I think Eilif, who's already laying down, will like dive into your bag and just kind of make that little nest.
Oh. God, he's so cute. What the fuck?
We gotta make like a little makeshift bed out of a book bag that could go on Mercedes.
Oh my god!
Like a little
You guys are
mobile
gonna
bed.
Make him a cat backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make him the bubble backpack for
Yeah.
Oscar. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's like-
he'll appreciate that.
I feel like it's one of those things like if we poke our head in there, it looks bigger than it actually seems. Like he has his own little kitchen in there and stuff.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, he appears perfectly content, like either riding around on your shoulders or flying on his
No,
own.
I get that. I get that.
But if there's no conversation people want to have during watch, you all can gain the benefits of a long rest. And unless there is any other conversations that people want to have, I can just sort of say like skip closer to when you guys would arrive to Neverwinter.
Oh wait, no, there was something I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
Not like just as a general thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this can happen sometime over the next 2 days that you're going to Neverwinter.
Yeah. Did Renan tell any of you why he was going to Neverwinter in the first place?
I don't recall.
Eilif quietly steps out of the conversation.
Besides Ilef, don't worry about it.
I grab Eilif by like the back of his shirt and ring him back in. Like, no, you're part of the party now. No, you're part of the party. You get to have the conversations.
I don't know what's happening. Okay.
DM, I
That
forget exactly what Ronan told me.
I mean, are you sharing the information? First of all.
Probably not. He told me it in confidence, but I do want to remember it since Halu's bringing it up.
Okay. Would you rather are you okay with me saying it out loud, or should I message it?
Message it to me, yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, you guys can continue having conversation while I'm messaging it.
Eilif, I don't care if you don't know who Ronan is. You're part of this group. You get to have the conversations.
Okay, I will just stand here silently.
Why are you asking, Helu?
I've just been, thinking about him, and it's just like one of the earliest conversations, we all had together. It just sort of popped into my head, and I meant to ask him, because I thought there would be more
They'll have time. They'll have time.
Yeah, no, we'll have time. But it just never.
You had a dragon
came
to
up.
handle.
Yeah, so just I don't know, wondering if he said, and I don't know. It seemed important. He's a guard for Waterdeep. That's. I don't really know much about guards, but one guard going to another city seems pretty important.
So one guard going to another city is something I would be doing, and you guys know Marcus doesn't, but you guys know what I did in the Feywild. So that's either work for someone of a higher authority in the town or work for outside of being a guard.
Yeah.
Because I would be sent I wasn't sent out of the city, but I was sent out of the city to handle the mutual, to spy and watch for the signs of movement of the mutual enemy we have. So a single guard being sent somewhere is either a missive or on a very specific mission.
And he wasn't really in a hurry. He traveled with us for a while.
Hi, Pepper.
Pepper.
Well, Helu, with all
So,
the bureaucracy going on in Neverwinter, I'm sure it was just one thing or another.
Can I roll insight to how dismissive Marcus is being?
I'm also going
I
to roll
doubt.
insight.
I doubt I'm going to beat him.
Let's all do an insight. Yay!
4.
Yay!
No, the thing is, the 4 is Eilif cannot read Marcus, but knows Marcus is something is off. But
it's
doesn't know.
Yeah.
Because it's I doubt it.
19 for insight.
Got a 18 for insight.
24 for me.
24 deception.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, it's one of the situations where if your characters are suspicious, the insight doesn't confirm or deny anything. You guys can still remain suspicious of your own volition. It's just when you try and get a read on him, you don't he seems to be, as in the dark as you all are.
I guess more so my insight check was considering how dismissive he was and the fact that Marcus, out of all of us, spent the most time with Ronan and talking to Ronan.
Oh, yeah.
That sort of surprised me with how dismissive he was.
Oh, yeah, and you can remain that's weird, but I don't see anything, from him that would set me off. Sort of
What are you screaming at me for?
She wants attention.
She's out on the loft area of connected to my room with her mice, and I'm just like, Pepper, come here!
She wants to play!
I can't give you attention if you're out there, sweet pea. Sorry. We scheduled this break time of cat attention.
But yeah, that's what you guys get on your insight. Marcus doesn't seem to be
Okay.
giving off any seems to be as in the dark as you all. Though, to those who know him, the dismissive is a touch weird, and you can
Hence why I got a 4.
you can remain suspicious if you so choose. But that's what your read.
I live as someone that was a
Yeah.
guard sent in a singular place is just like that's less suspicious of Marcus and we're just suspicious in general.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
I
just
think
like
it's
you
like a
said, hello. It's just like you said,
surprise
hello. He spent a lot of time running around with us. It must have not been all that important.
I mean, to be fair, I'm spending a lot of time running around with you. So just because you're spending a lot of time running around with a party doesn't mean it means your like interests are aligned.
Look, all I'm saying is I know the court's Neverwinter. They got people coming in and out all the time, doing this, and that. If it was something important, they probably would have stuck him in some room somewhere for a week and then sent him right back.
That's
right. Yeah. I just
I can't speak on how
wondering.
Yeah. Honestly, oh, geez, I mean, Marcus is rubbing his head. Aleph, I, I'm sure you guys run things really smoothly
Yeah.
over on your end of the pond.
Sorry, Justin.
Yeah, you got your mouse. I don't know.
Pepper is very demanding when she starts screaming.
Sorry, continue.
I'm sure you guys run things
Jeez.
really smoothly on your end of the pond, but Neverwinter, just a whole bunch of pencil
I-
pushers.
Okay, no, most of the Feywild is that. It's a yes and a no on the level of bureaucracy because it's all down to one person, but like it's not all down to like the important stuff's down to her. It's
Things get complicated when the Fae has to deal with word of bond stuff.
Of course.
yeah.
All I'm saying is, by the sounds of it, your bureaucracy is there to be efficient.
It's
wouldn't
not there
describe-
to be efficient. It is the
Well,
Fae.
I know, I understand that, but I mean, it gets the job done at the end of the day, doesn't it? Neverwinter bureaucracy, not so
Eh.
much.
I'd argue that
There's a lot of holes there.
Astrazaline. Okay, Astrazaline doesn't have holes in terms of bureaucracy, really.
It's one of those like holes do appear. Holes are
Jesus
normally well.
Christ.
Yeah, I hear it too. Holes are well hidden. But the moment they appear, Chandria is quick to patch them up.
Yeah, because we're at war, so
Yeah, holes
Can't really-
exist and they're well hidden, and she knows this, and it's frustrating.
But yeah, I mean, I made my business off the holes in the bureaucracy of Neverwinter. So I can tell you firsthand, it doesn't run very smoothly. So it wouldn't surprise me if, we just came up for whatever else. I see people coming in and out all the time.
Okay, I don't know. It just sort of popped up, and Hello just kind of shrugs and continues on.
I think we just have to ask him in person, right?
Yeah.
has the pseudo dragon arrived yet, Jen?
Oh,
Basically from
Oscar
the back.
returned.
Oh, my pseudo dragon.
Oh, not yet.
Jen!
Listen, the Feydark's a dangerous place.
And that was a gruff businessman who had an eye patch and everything.
Like I said, we gotta have a whole one shot with this guy.
I mean, with this, the time he's taken, yeah, you guys can definitely have a one shot with him eventually. But, the Feydark is a big and dangerous place.
I gave him a very specific place to go.
Yeah, and he has to be careful that, like, he's not gonna get caught. And then he has to get out without getting caught.
He can teleport out.
Feydark's
think
a
there's weird
special
Fey-
place.
I think there's weird Feywild dragon stuff in place that we aren't entirely aware of. What are
The
they
mail is
even fucking
neutral.
doing upstairs?
I don't know, and I'm okay not knowing. But at the end of the 3 days, Neverwinter
At the
is
end of the 3 days, my man still hasn't appeared. I paid for premium service.
Yeah, your premium, sir. If you hadn't, the dragon might not have survived.
That's true.
I want my letter, Jen. I want to cry.
It's coming. It's coming. But over the course of the next 2 days, you continue up the high road. Again, as you get closer to Neverwinter, the road starts getting busier. People coming up from Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep, as well as people leaving Neverwinter, heading down to like Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. You know, maybe some Candlekeep goers as well.
Would it be anyone I recognize, Uwu? Or
Probably,
recognizes me?
probably not. A lot of it is like merchants come and go from Candlekeep usually. Those who live in Candlekeep don't leave very often, sort of a thing.
For
I don't
certain.
I don't think you'd recognize anyone this far north.
Okay.
But
Sorry, really quick. I will say when we are getting closer, I would
yep.
like adjust my cloak so that it's like over the helm and kind of shading the eyes a little bit because the helm is fucking weird, but the cloak is covering like a large portion of my body.
Hold on, so this is just sinking in now, but we're really going to Neverwinter, aren't we? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Mhm.
Oh my god! Nothing delayed us or anything like that. We are going to. Oh, I'm gonna I'm not even. Should I even dissipate? I access to everyone else. Should I
Yes.
dissipate Porsche?
Yeah,
He
Should I?
brings a lot of attention.
Yes. Porsche. And I go over and do the same thing to Porsche that I did to Mirachi. I cup him on the face, and I look into his eyes, and I'm like, Porsche, you've been great. You've killed a lot of people for us. You're irreplaceable. But we're just gonna take a little break from you being the prime material plane, I guess you could say. I don't know how it goes how it works where you go. We'll be back soon as I can, okay?
Going up to the farm.
Okay. Oh,
Think
Sorry.
about the wabbits.
Continue. The celestial farm in the sky.
Just gives a solemn horse nod.
And I pet him on the snout, I guess. I don't know what the fuck horses have. On the face. I'm like, great. I'll see you on the other side.
Off to the shadow
I'm
realm.
On the other side.
saying this like we're going off to the war, and I don't know if you're coming back.
I feel like we are going off to the war, though.
Yeah.
The emotional war.
Probably an actual war, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah.
I live having a time.
You guys follow along the high road, and it does get closer and closer to the cliffs of the Sword Coast. It isn't beach so much, as it is these like high soaring cliffs that does have a strip of beach at the bottom, and there are some places that kind of like wind down there. But for the most part, it's all along this like cliff face. As you approach Neverwinter, you can see the city of the Sword Coast, rising from the cliffs. There is first thing you see is Castle Never, located on top of like this bluff, overlooking the ocean, and the city sprawled out beside it with these high walls. Though the south gate that you approach, the doors are open, people are streaming in and out. There are the Neverwinter guards that stand on either side, as Neverwinter is sort of the center of commerce for this section, as well as the seat of power for, this part of the Sword Coast.
As we approach, I take Helu's hand and I take Marcus's hand very briefly, and I squeeze them. I say, "May the goddess give us strength, because we are going to need it."
I'm just happy to be back.
No, you're
I'm
not.
sure you want patience rather than
Oh,
strength.
yeah. Gonna love this city.
As we are walking, I will like when Sedge lets go of our hand, I am going to like reach back and like pull the hood of the cloak up over his head, just like wah. Like half sort of blinding him, but like not entirely. I just don't realize that I sort of pull it really kind of far over his face.
Uh-huh.
But it's definitely just the like, be inconspicuous.
I live
be-
out here. The least inconspicuous.
Yeah, but
And
your
the least
face
to worry
isn't
about.
your face isn't a wanted gladiator, murder, arsonist, human trafficker person, and someone who was framed for murder but then was like, exonerated. But
I
is still
said wanted person.
Yeah. exactly.
You know, I wonder if they'd call a mistrial because of the lawyer being a known
We-
criminal.
Are not going to comment on that. DM, I am going to send you something really quick because I think it would be in character for Sedge, but I'm not sure.
But yeah, guys, I'm just happy to be back. I love this city. It just doesn't love me. But damn, I can't stay away.
That sounds like a problem. Like an
Oh, it
addiction.
is. It is.
Do we need to stage an intervention?
Too late now. I'm in too deep. We're back. I'll go through my 12 steps another time.
Guys, I have internet access on my laptop again.
Let's go!
I was like, yeah, I'll do a periodical check. Periodical check.
Huzzah! That's fantastic.
Red, I sent you it. 'Cause I'm not sure.
That is fully and completely up to you. That is not a decision I can make for you.
You know what? I'm gonna roll for it. Heads or tails, guys?
Will it be funny?
It's
Will it be
Debatable.
mean?
Is
it mean?
No. Even or odds? Come on.
I say do it.
Do it.
Odds. Even
Do
or
it.
odds.
Do it.
Odd. Do it.
You
Odd.
did.
wait.
I got odd.
Wait, you pussy, do it.
Yeah. Really, we just need to take, someone takes even, someone takes odd. We just win either way.
Hold up.
Sedge turns to all of you. He's like, I have something to say before we enter Neverwinter.
You secretly have a
Yes.
child.
Oh my god, I always knew it.
I have what?
I have kids.
Continue. Continue.
Bastards
Continue.
all over Neverwinter. I always knew it.
Anyway, think if we are going into Neverwinter, and I pull everyone off to the side of the road where no one can hear us too well. No, there are some things that I'm going to have to. I don't know where to begin.
Oh yeah, your fake name?
Yes, my name,
Oh shit.
real name, the name that my parents gave me.
You don't need to dead name yourself, it's okay.
No, it's not a dead name. Sedge Thistlestrike is simply an alias. Nothing more, nothing less. It's... Marcus, you better not laugh.
Better not be something like Cornelius
think-
or something.
I think for this moment, like, Hellu actually, like, lifts the helm up to actually, like, look you in your goddamn eyeballs. And is just staring intently. Is so excited to hear about this.
I'm on the edge of my fucking seat right now.
Yeah.
Just don't laugh. I know you're a prankster. My real name is Alphadon. Alphadon Vindawar.
I knew it began with an A!
Motherfucker. So, Marcus.
Okay, you're gonna have to put that in chat.
Marcus slowly slides over some gold pieces to Hellu.
Oh, excuse me, have you been betting on my name?
Just the first initial.
Marcus tears up a piece of paper. No.
Wait, you should let me get it on the.
Wait, Alphadon?
Yeah, you
Alphadon.
You gotta.
Why the fuck would your parents name you that?
It is a very prestigious name amongst Kalashitars.
What's your last name again?
It's in.
Vin Noir.
Sorry, the way you said that. Vin Noir. Vin Noir. Jeez,
So
that sounds
should we
that
call
sounds like
you
some kind of
like
cleaning product.
Al as a nickname?
No, you can continue calling me Sedge. I just thought it'd be
Sal.
imperative, because if someone goes up and says, "Aren't you that guy, Sedge Thistlestrike, who murdered Father Augustus?" and I'm just like, "No, never heard of him. My name is Althadon." I just didn't want to blindside any of you.
Fair enough. I know for a fact I would have reacted by saying, "Wait, that's actually your fucking name?"
No, I would have just assumed you made up a silly name to lie.
Yeah, I was gonna
Silly.
say that. Why don't
Silly
you just,
name McGee.
why don't you just
Silly.
come up with a third name? While we're in here, if someone comes up to you and says, you don't want to give them your real name, right?
And people probably knew you as
Sedge.
Althadon. Oh, they only
No.
knew you as such. Okay.
I have not told anyone my true name at all, barring Father Augustus, since I left Candlekeep.
Actually, as
Huh.
your lawyer, I do have to advise you, it wouldn't be very smart for you to be walking around and going by your legal name after I represented you as Sedge Thistlestrike. This is some good information I would have liked to know during
Oh
your
wait,
trial.
did you just give me your name?
No, I told you my name, and that has no high standing in here, the Prime Material Plane, either way, except for the Feywild.
I bring the Fae with me wherever I go.
All right, guys.
All right. BRB,
Also-
I'm going to then hop on my laptop.
Okay.
Be right back.
In the meantime, I am going to post a nice reference picture of what Neverwinter looks like as you approach. Because I can!
What's going on as we
I am
Blossom is
posting-
missing this pivotal moment!
I am posting a picture of, like, a reference picture
Oh,
of what Neverwinter
shit!
looks like as you approach.
Storm
So
Coast
She is,
indeed.
boys.
Neverwinter is a major city. It's gonna have
Man.
those vibes as you approach.
Marcus really just takes in that salt air, and I think he kneels down and gets a handful of sand.
It's also known as the Jewel of the North.
Yeah.
Got the ball sack and we got the jewel.
Hello is shitting bricks. I'm not gonna lie.
She is, boys.
I'm shitting bricks.
I'm having a grand time. I don't know about y'all.
Good.
I'm having the worst time ever.
Yeah, so
And
yeah,
I
Marcus
got
definitely
framed for
gets a handful of
murder
sand.
of someone who I thought of as my father.
Oh, I was thinking that
Guys.
out of character.
Oh.
I left not
Guys,
insensitive.
we must stay strong. Everything's gonna be
Stay
okay.
focused,
Must stay
brothers.
strong.
We might all have bad memories here in the city, but there is still a lot of good within those walls.
I guess.
If there is,
Seen
I've
the
never
worst.
seen it.
Yes. I think I can speak
I
for all of us
doubt
when
that's
we
not
say
an Islev comment. That's
that-
a Gene comment.
Sedge, how can you said
think-
that? How can you say that? You and Father Augustus built a beautiful community within these walls.
we
I
did,
understand.
but I think I can speak for all of us when I say all three of us have seen some of the worst part of Neverwinter that we can possibly see. Yes, Father Augustus and I built a beautiful community, but who were the people to put those communities in squalor in the first place? Who were the ones who embezzled funds off of taxpayer money and
Father
evicted the
Augustus?
poor and the disabled? Not me.
Definitely not me. That's besides the point.
What we know about you, I unfortunately can't say for certain that I'm 100% with you.
All I'm saying is there can't be good without bad, and there can't be bad without good. The only thing that is important right now is that yes, we have all have been met with misfortune behind these walls, but right now we can turn that all around.
You can find
I think
Pal.
we should. Right now we're doing something honorable. We're gonna find Pell, and we need to set aside whatever ill feelings that we have for this city because Pell comes first. It's what is most important.
Not saying it's not. Pell does come first. That's why we're here. We need to
Right.
find him.
So let's set our stuff aside, put it in the back burner, and let's focus on our mission here.
And as you
For
say,
Pell.
Hello, I suppose you're in.
Look, he's like the first kid my age that, I've actually really talked to.
All right. I put my hand in with Marcus's. Repel.
Liam, are you with us?
Ilif.
Aleph, are you with us?
Smack Marcus
Damn.
just a little bit. Or I pinch his hand when we're doing like the go team. I give him a little pinch. Need like a spray bottle for you.
Island, even you have misfortune behind the walls.
Oh, that's right.
Connected, not directly connected to me.
I mean, you've got
Good
family.
enough.
That's what,
Yeah,
that's what we all
But
said.
I haven't met them, and they would have no. I don't have anyone that I have to hide from.
Fair enough.
Shall see. Well,
Also,
guys,
I'm not wearing the fucking signet ring. I'll just say that to point it out. I'm not wearing the goddamn signet ring. It's in my bag.
Fair enough. Yep. All right.
Hey, boys, I think we have a cart to cram into. Let's go.
Yeah, as you guys approach, you do see, with Neverwinter still in the distance, you do see there is a group of people. There looks to be 2 covered wagons on the side, like looking over where it looks like a wheel wheel appears to have fallen off the axle of one of them, as they seem to be standing around, chatting.
Okay. You said they're chatting. Are they fixing the wheel?
I think I won't have you make an insight check because you are looking out for them. There is the way they're moving is not like a group hurried, essentially. They're giving the appearance that they're gonna fix it.
Okay, all right. So to just kind of signal them that we're there, I will approach and say, hey gentlemen, allow me to help you. And while I'm helping them along, I'm gonna signal to everybody else to just get in the cart.
Pile in the cart
Yeah.
before I lose my nerve and sprint the fuck away.
Yeah. You quote unquote help them. It does appear that they've broken it, but in such a way that it's very easily fixable. As they, I won't have you do any complicated thing. You can, in essence, pass along that you're the people that they've been waiting for. Pile into the wagon. And eventually they, hop back up onto the driver's seat as you all go in. One of them closes the curtains, kind of ties them down, and just goes, "Listen, the guards aren't gonna look. They usually don't. We come through here a lot. But just in case, don't say anything."
I'm planning to. Flick over a gold coin this way.
It takes it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright guys, let's hunker down. I'm sure we have some cozy accommodations waiting for us.
But you guys, the cart starts moving, and you guys kind of rumble and sway along as you approach, as Neverwinter gets ever closer. And suddenly then it seems that you all, with the sounds of the ocean far below, the cart then seems to slow to a stop. You hear some idle conversation. There's a sound of people kind of moving in and out of the gate near you all. Before the cart starts up again, there's a shadow that passes over the covered wagon as it appears you pass under the gatehouse.
Sedge sneezes.
Bro, please.
That was a joke.
Okay, thank God.
Just little bones. It's, bro, please.
It's just he looks like he's about to go and then 3 sets of hands immediately cover his face.
No, I just go quietly. Go, bless you.
right before
I
you're
was-
about to sneeze, so you immediately don't have to sneeze anymore.
I thought Helu was gonna like punch the sneeze out of me.
That would cause noise.
No, but that would have been funny.
Someday, Sedge, you too will be knocked out by one hit.
No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to do it. Because I also am strong.
Let's see. Yeah, you guys know, for certain, you have arrived in Neverwinter City.
Oh God.
Yay!
Jewel of the North, the Jewel of the Sword Coast, Jewel of the North, and a place of great stress for a lot of you.
Yep.
Marcus definitely has that mix of stress, but also excitement. I feel like.
But
Ylith is simply vibing.
you're
And we
getting-
love that for him.
You're getting like secondhand stress from everyone immediately sort of tensing up now that you're in the wall.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I
just
need to
like,
switch this
shit, man. Oh, I thought we were in. Oh no, it's only 11. I'm just like, oh, that felt like an end point. Oh no.
Um,
'Cause I
The
don't have to deal with
chasm?
stress.
What the fuck? Sorry.
You have entered Neverwinter proper. Oh, I misspelled that. Let me fix that. That's supposed to be not Blake Lake, Black Lake. There we go. You don't need to open Foundry, but Foundry does have a map of Neverwinter open.
Oh, that's so cool.
Neverwinter is broken up into 4 districts. There's the Black Lake district, where most of the nobility live. This is where the elite, quote unquote, of the city live, which is also where Castle Never is located. Used to be the seat of power of the Alagondar royal line. Never Ember has declined living within Castle Never, as he has declined the role of king and is instead Lord Protector, though he does still maintain a estate within the Black Lake district.
Of course he does.
Mm-hmm.
There is the Tower district, where most of the sort of middle class folk then live. Let's see here. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
The Tower district, where most of the middle class live, it did suffer some in the eruption of Mount Hotenau, and there are still some houses being rebuilt. Many of them are still burnt or collapsed, though there are a few that have like a skeleton up, sort of a thing, as people sort of pay to rebuild the homes there.
Right.
There is a Protector's Enclave, which does have some, residences, but mostly that's where businesses are. That's where guilds will have essentially their sort of headquarters. It's where the temples are. It is also where the Never Death Graveyard is located. And finally, there is the River District. This district was hit the hardest in the eruption of Mount Hotenau, as an earthquake opened up a great rift within the district known as the Chasm. This is where this has become the slums of the city. This is where those too poor to rebuild their homes, or those who lost everything within the eruption, this is where they live.
Does Sedge know this place?
Yeah, you are familiar with the River District. Specifically,
Oh no!
this is also where a hidden gladiatorial ring was located.
Yeah. Would I have?
Ah, shit. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Would I have an idea of where it is? As I was freaking the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Am I okay? Am I on was I on this side of the chasm or this side of the chasm?
The second. You were on the far side of the chasm. It is
Here.
sort of well
Got it.
hidden. There's some. They have sort of some people have, in an effort to sort of take advantage of a shitty situation, started digging, or finding caves, excavating caves within the chasm. Sort of a thing.
Yep.
There is the Beggar's Nest, which is where a lot of them are located. That's where most of the homes, sort of shanty homes, have been built, structured for the poor. Some other places that you all might be familiar with. There is Neverwinter Harbor.
Cringing.
There is Neverwinter Harbor, sort of the docks district, where a lot of trade comes in and out of Neverwinter, before, if they have to, sail up the river. There is also Neverwinter Prison, located on a little, like, island delta, in the harbor.
That is the place to be.
Yeah. But the caravan continues, or the wagon continues, sort of rattling its way through Neverwinter, down the winding streets. The noise and the hustle and bustle of the Protector's Enclave, as this is where most travel, most on-foot or overland travel, comes in and out of. It does slowly start to fade away, as those who are familiar with the city know that you are heading towards the River District, as that is where you were told the safe house was. You approach the wall. There is another discussion. Here it is now quieter, less traffic. There's a small talk with the guards at the gate to the River District, before you pass through. Another shadow as you pass under the wall. And for those with their internal maps, know that you are now within Beggar's Nest. Another few minutes before the cart rolls to a stop. And one of the people driving it hops off, opens the flaps to the back, and says, "And we're here. Your safe house," and it points to, looks just like a rundown building. Is that one? It's better on the inside, I promise, but it's not, super fancy. It's not the nicest inn.
Perfect. That's what I was looking for.
I don't recognize this house, do I?
No. Well, I think it's one of those ones where
Okay.
you've passed by it 100 times, but you've never had a reason to go in it.
Okay, I thought you were about to give, like, the house that Father Augustus got murdered in. I was scared for a second.
No. You've passed by it 100 times, but no.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you, my friend. As always, I hope you know discretion is key. I give him a couple more gold pieces. Hope you have a nice rest of your day.
I never saw a thing.
All right, guys. Better check out our accommodations. Let's go inside.
Mm-hmm. We'll also need to find something a little more discreet, or at least in terms of clothing, or at least I will.
Oh yeah, a lot of you are still wearing your brightly colored Feywild clothes.
Hence the cloak.
I could probably get someone to find us some clothes. Let's just head inside first and not stay out here.
Yeah. We
My
scurry
clothes
in.
aren't that bright, but I guess compared to like
Yeah, in the Feywild, they were considered more on the dull side. In the Prime Material, like, compared to the clothes that you see, there are some that are wearing very brightly colored jewel tone clothes, but those are, not as common. So you
I
kind
mean, to be fair, I'm wearing dark green, white, and grays and browns, so I'm fine.
You also stick out part of your drow heritage.
But yeah. Clothes-wise, I'm fine.
Yeah. It's definitely of a nicer quality than a lot of people in Neverwinter wear, but otherwise, color-wise, it would take some investigation to see that. But, yeah, you enter the safe house. It does fully appear to be, like, an abandoned warehouse kind of a deal, where the windows have been boarded up for privacy. There is, like, a sort of the back offices, quote unquote, of where the warehouse was, that have been cleaned out of most of the furniture that might have been here once upon a time. So reasonably, there's like a wide open living space, and then there are sort of separate office rooms that could serve as sort of individual bedrooms for the time being. Again, it's not luxurious in the slightest, but
Fine, that's good.
a lot of people fly under the radar in the beggar's nest.
Yeah.
This is the last place they would expect us to be, so good. Alrighty, guys. Welcome home. I know it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but I'm sure we can get Sedge to come in here with a broom and move over some things for the feng shui and be a cozy little corner for us in no time.
As Marcus is saying this, I kind of walk around the room, putting my hand on like some of the broken furniture, probably broken furniture, the windowsills and stuff, and I'm just. You can tell Sedge is just oozing with melancholy. He's not even hiding it.
Oh, hi, emo boy.
He's not emo. His dad was his second dad was murdered.
That's true.
The Beggar's District. Beggar's Nest, sorry.
I see this. I open up one of the rooms. Oh, look, Sedge, one of these offices has a pretty nice little miniature library going on here. Some pretty old books, but who knows? Maybe there's a diary or two in there.
That sounds nice, Marcus, but not now.
Up for dibs.
Look, we appreciate you're trying to make us feel better, but this is a lot.
Even I can read the room.
It is appreciated, Marcus. Don't let our sour moods bring you down, but it's like Helen said, it's a lot. Too much sometimes.
Okay. No, I understand. If there's anything I can do to help you guys feel better, let me know. I can probably send some people out to get you whatever you need, or if you need to look into something,
I think the only thing that's going to make us feel better is finding Pal as quickly as humanly possible and just getting the fuck out of here.
Of course. DM, what's the time of day right now?
It is late afternoon. You guys arrived at the tail end of this day. The sun is starting to set over the harbor.
We should go to the temple first. Since
Yeah.
we're not going to be able to do anything at night, we should go to the temple and get that done.
Is the temple going to be open this late in the day, DM?
Yeah. The temple is usually open all day. Because hey, crisis of faith happen at all times.
Okay. All right. So, about we each pick out an office, drop off some of our things, and then over, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, if you guys will excuse me, I will take the library, the office space, and change out of these clothes. They're, now that I'm looking at it, they're far too gaudy for Neverwinter. Beggar's Nest, even that.
We can either head over to the temple district, or
I think
could
we
settle
should.
in and wait for one of my people to come so we can get a lay of the land.
I think we
Pick
should
a
do the
status
temple.
update. Okay.
Yeah.
Your memories are far more important, Marcus.
Of course.
Grab a few things to conceal ourselves better.
Use a little DM token to mark where you guys are.
Drop quick stop clothing shop.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, if we wait a little while, I'm sure one of my people are gonna come along and I can get us clothing before we head out.
Don't we have clothes?
I was going to say, you guys
Dude,
should have
but it's-
clothes.
Yes, but for Helu specifically, those were what she was wearing when she ran away from the gladiator ring.
Oh!
And if
You've been wearing those for months?
she would clean them.
Months!
It's not like Phandalin really had a wide selection of other traveling clothes.
They're getting a little threadbare. They've got
Yeah.
holes in places you've had to patch.
Yeah.
Right.
So Hello's just like, yeah.
Yeah, if it's cool with you guys, I want to wait at least an hour to see if someone comes before we head out.
Okay.
Just want to make sure everything's clear for us before
Yeah.
we head out into town.
I think you wait an hour, you put down your stuff, you sort of take a moment to breathe after after traveling. I actually don't think anyone would come this day. It was probably, in fact, a note left in one of the rooms. This is me thinking about it now. I did not consider this. But probably a case of like, note left by Bugsy saying, "I'll swing by tomorrow."
Okay, cool. To know. You guys want to wait till tomorrow? Or head out now.
Let's head out now. For the temple, at least.
Yeah.
Where? What district is the temple in?
The temples are usually located in the Protector's Enclave.
Great, so not that far.
Nah. There might be like one or two in the Tower District, but usually a lot of them are within the Protector's Enclave to cater to travelers.
Just so I know, in terms of the gates that we run into between district to district, do the guards ask for documentation?
No. At least not between the Protectors and the River District. Should you try and move to, say, the Tower or the Black Lake District, they might start asking for identification.
I know I didn't mark it. Didn't mark it in my original letter, but I feel like Marcus would have asked Luxie to try to get some IDs for everyone. If he knew about walking between Black Lake and Tower District.
Yeah.
If that's not possible, that's fine. I don't know if it's left with the letters or whatever. With the note, I mean.
That'd be something that you could bring up with him when he shows up tomorrow.
Perfect. Okay. Just trying to stay ahead of it because I don't know where we're gonna go for the meeting.
Fair enough. But at least he's essentially giving you the night to sort of settle in, figure out what's happening in Neverwinter, and then business can kick off tomorrow.
Right.
Temple.
You all head out, doing whatever best you can to sort of keep your faces hidden, as well as just, try not to stick out. You guys slip into the Protector's Enclave. The guards kind of give you all a cursory glance, but don't do much. There's a lot of people that come in and out of all sorts of places. But you head on over to the temple. It's pretty easy to get lost in the crowds, even at this time of day. There are those, might be, what's the word I'm looking for? Bar hopping. Tourists checking out Neverwinter for the first time. All that sort of stuff. But you can eventually find your way to sort of the closest temple. Probably another Temple of Tamora, given Sister Garaele. Which, do you guys take the opportunity to find the address that she asked you to leave the package at?
Oh yeah.
Is it on the way?
It's not terribly off the beat. Like, it's not terribly out of the way.
Yeah.
You can. It's kind of like down an alley. So you find down an alley, find the address. There's like little stoop. You leave it there, and you can head off to the temple.
Cool.
Cool.
Which you find the temple to Tamora. As you enter, it is, it's not grand. It's like a standard church that you might find in, like a neighborhood. I am also not great with describing temples because I haven't been in a whole lot of them. But, sort of the big, gabled roof, iconography of Tamora, altars for people to pray at, sort of a thing. But you enter, and one of the one of the acolytes does approach and look at you all and go, "Oh, welcome. Good evening. Have you all
Evening.
been here before?"
No, I mean, I have. Good day to you.
I have as well, 1 or 2 times in passing.
Yes, my friends and I here are purveyors of good luck, or at least like to think that need it from time to time. But we do have business here. If you can please spare us the time.
Certainly. Certainly have time. What do you need?
You
we
see,
were given
our
a
friend
letter, right?
here got a really big knock on the head and is a little hazy up here, so we're
We
hoping
need something that could
recover those memories.
He got
magically
cursed.
taken away memories specifically.
Yeah, they're sugarcoating it. I went through the Feywild, came back. I don't remember a damn thing. Say it's a curse, so
Oh, I had heard that was. I think that happens to some people.
Do we have you handed over the letter yet?
Have you?
I don't
I
know.
was just
yeah,
gonna bring that up. Yeah. I would say that while handing over the letter.
Oh, okay. You hand over the letter. Takes and goes. Oh, I've heard that was. Like opens it, reads through, and goes. Oh, I see. Give me just a moment. This is for someone else within the temple. Disappears. Kind of leaves you there for a moment before coming back with another. Like I think priest in this time. Clearly of a higher rank.
Giga Chad.
Does approach. Now holding the letter and goes. These are the visitors, and she goes, "Thank you. You can go back to your duties." Turns to you all and goes, "I have read the letter from Sister Garaele. I'm glad to hear that she's doing well.
She's doing very good for herself in Phandalin.
That's good to hear. She mentioned in the letter there was a sort of curse that I might be able to help lift.
That would be me.
Please.
Right. Please just step over here."
Okay. It's gonna hurt.
It shouldn't.
If you fight it.
Okay.
It shouldn't hurt. No. Let us see. Before, let me check the things for cure wound, for remove curse really quickly. Cool. Does start the incantation. It is it's divine magic. It is familiar to you, Sedge, as it is on the paladin spell list, funny enough.
I'm just not high enough level.
Nope. Hand starts glowing, very, very gentle light, before reaches over and just touches your head. And in that instant, that fog on your memories lifts, and all the memories of the Feywild come flooding back. There is your arrival in the Feywild, meeting Oscar, or not meeting Oscar, but
I'm
meeting
more about Oscar.
Yeah.
Meeting me.
Meeting Ylif, going to Brokenstone, meeting the King of Dragonflies, Mithrandain, Astrazeline, the adventures you might have had between the King of Dragonflies and Mithrandain, of course. Astrazeline meeting Lady Chandria, Blossom going into a coma, having that moment with Ylif, both helping with the memories and then sort of their final rallying speech before returning to the Prime Material upon learning that Pell is missing.
And the emotional bonding that we had.
Yep, and the emotional bonding.
What you saw. The fact that you did in fact do hypnosis.
Yeah, yeah, you did hypnotize Ylif to help memories.
A few
Look at
people.
that.
I think I think having like like a month of memories packed into me all at once. And Marcus would do the dramatic things where he's like screaming in place for like a solid 5 seconds, and then it stops all at once and it's quiet for like 2 seconds, and then he turns around, looks at everybody, he's like, "Hi, Aleph."
You've got a couple of the temple goers are looking over at you after the screaming, and the priest the
He's
priest
possessed by the Holy Spirit.
the priest is the priest is looking at you like, please
He's
don't
like
scream
this.
within these halls.
We're so sorry. He's just like this.
I'm sorry, I saw a lot of things at once.
You also saw like a whole Eldritch thing, so
Yeah, oh yeah, that was in there somewhere.
yeah, that
So-
would cause some screaming.
Felt like I was two different people molded into one, and now I'm here. I feel like I had a whole first Doctor Strange movie fucking moment. Ever
Who?
seen the first Doctor Strange movie?
I think it's an
No.
character of who.
Justin, you know I
I'm-
don't watch movies.
Out of character. All right, there's just a point in the movie where like he gets his like forehead tapped by like the main I forget her title.
Yeah,
But the-
her. She.
Yeah,
You get
and then
astral projected out.
Yeah. He's like going through multiple fucking dimensions, shredded into little cubes and stuff. It's crazy, but that's probably how Marcus felt. Say he does all of that, turns over to everybody. He's like, "Oh hey, Aleph," and I feel like it's another 5 seconds, and like just like a solid stream of tears start coming out of Marcus, and he just doesn't notice right away. Then he kind of touches his face. He's like, "Oh, okay," and he wipes him away.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
You.
I
You're
feel
crying.
like myself, but not myself. I don't know. It just
I mean, it's gonna probably take a bit to actually piece it together, because
I'm still sorting. I don't know. Just a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You remember Blossom, right?
I do.
Welcome
I remember actually being there now. A lot more scarier now that I was there to see it. Yeah. Yeah, Alice, I'm sorry.
you are
Keep
not
calling you
forgiven.
Liam.
You are not forgiven. No, you have to make it up to me. I do not forgive you. Whether or not you got fucked over by the planes, I do not forgive you. Not at all.
And now
And I'll
we're
move over and like
in-
hit him on the head slightly. And I'm
Now
like,
we're in Neverwinter. Okay.
Yep.
We're good. We're good. It wasn't your fault. You have the mental fortitude of a pancake.
Definitely turn to the priest and say, "Thank you."
You're welcome. Will there be any more screaming? I have to ask.
Ah!
No, no more
Only if I
screaming.
forget again, but not right now. I remember everything so far.
All right. If
Is
that's
that enough to do that a few more times, just for the rest of us, just in case we're forgetting anything?
No,
I have
I've-
one more slot. I have one more of those spells within me.
I'm going to pass.
I'll do it.
Yes.
If Sedge doesn't want to, I'll do it just out of in case. Because we wouldn't know if there's a modify memory.
Can I ask you something?
Is that in or out of character?
I'm asking. I telling the priest.
Oh, yes.
Do you have anything for age regression?
Oh yeah, I forget about that
I'm
sometimes.
sorry.
A while back,
What
I
first?
ran
Is
into
that
some
removed?
magic that caused me to regress 3 years in age. So I was wondering if maybe you seem like a powerful cleric. Then maybe of a way that I can turn back to my regular age.
I am uncertain. That might be something to sit down with on another day to examine.
Alright, just curious. At the end of the world, I guess. Just thought while I was here.
We
Out
can
of
look
character,
into
do
it
we
another
do we owe her money?
time. Doesn't look like it.
Also,
What about for the other one?
if we do the other one, will we owe her money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
How much?
like 500.
You ask her this. She goes, "Well, there's no components with this. There's no expensive components. I would ask for. Sister Grail did send you 50 gold as a donation to the church, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you."
Like I look at Sedge and I'm like, do you want it or because I think it would be a good one of those like healthy doctor checkup things. Make sure no one's modified your memory in the past 6 months.
I suppose. Sure.
I'll put down 50 gold.
All right. Yeah, you donate 50 gold to the church. And said you step forward. She begins casting the spell. Touches your head with the glowing hand, and no, doesn't appear as if any memories have been modified.
That should be that.
It's good. That's good to know.
I don't know.
Cool.
It's one of those things if it's just good to check.
Yeah, it's good to check.
I had a lot of really good fucking food. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yes,
you remember the
you
food. And,
had a
boy, it was good. It was good foods.
Good food.
All right, can we fuck off back to where we're going?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Is Oscar with us?
Yeah, he's probably like tucked himself in your bag to avoid stairs.
Alright, cool. I want a mind link with Oscar.
All right, you can do so.
Oscar,
What's up?
this is important. You need to remember as much as you can. Tell me about the person who saved you.
Okay. It was in Eladrin, in a winter form.
Okay.
Hi, kitty. Well, it didn't act like most winter Eladrin that I know. Had short hair. Hi, cat. Thank you, cat. Yeah, explain that. Yeah, they saved me, and they were asked who I was delivering a letter to. Little hesitant to tell them. Sorry, my cat is being distracting.
Oh, take pictures.
Hi, Chai.
Take pictures.
But yeah, we eventually got to talking, and they explained that they were. I told them I was here to deliver a letter for someone who was not from the Feywild, and they guessed it was the half-orc that had come through. Was what they had said.
Okay. What kind of vibe did you give off their clothes? Were they a servant, a guard? Someone in the court?
A servant. The kind that can, move between the halls without attracting too much attention. There was a lot of winter Eladrin there.
Did they tell you anything else before they let you go?
Trying to think. This is the DM trying to think.
That's fine.
What would have been said? Oh, I did. I told them that it was a very important letter to be sent on behalf of the King of Dragonflies. A little bit of a lie, you know.
Good.
And they had told me that they were told to keep an eye out for any letters that might be coming for the half-orc. We're not. Which I thought was a little weird and suspicious, and then they explained that they had like a contact back in Mithrandain who had contact back in Mithrandain that they were to report to as part of their business. They were very, you know.
That makes sense. Okay. All right. Thank you, Oscar. One last question.
Yes.
Since you met this person, would you be able to deliver a letter to them in the future?
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Good. All right. Thank you for your help, Oscar. And it is good to be back.
Good to have you
My
back.
entirety. Thank you. I give him some back treats.
Takes it, dives into the bag and starts munching on them.
All right. I pick up my pace to stay with the others as we head back to the Beggar's Nest.
Yeah. You can return back to your safe house in the Beggar's Nest. Is there
I'm
anything?
watching. I would have been watching like to and from. I forgot to mention, just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
God, D&D Beyond 6.
Okay,
Oof.
that's
I just didn't want to roll, like, my dice are, like, under my desk, and I didn't want to roll.
22. 22.
All right. Yeah.
I got a 17.
You are certainly getting looks because you're wearing a cloak, and underneath that cloak, all they see is like a shadowed face with 2 red eyes peering out from the hood. So like, you are getting odd looks, but so far, actually,
I want to crawl into a hole and die mentally.
I think you would on on that perception check.
Oh fuck no!
You would walk past like a board, one of those like public signboards, and you'd see buried underneath all the different things that are posted on it, torn down, shuffled around. You do see a little edge of what looks to be a wanted across it. You do see like a little sliver of what you recognize as Marcus's face.
Uh-oh.
And I think
Can I try and like casually meander over, like get the others' attention, be like, oh yeah, let's look for a job while we're in town, and like start flipping through the notice board as casually as possible.
Yeah. There is a wanted poster of Marcus for sure. And additionally, it's old. It looks like it's been sort of half ripped. It's been up on the board for a while that no one's bothered to take down. There is one for Sedge.
Fuck. Dated before or after the trial?
Yeah.
Before.
Okay.
Okay.
Should still
Hey,
take it
look!
down, though.
Look, we're board buddies.
Board buddies.
I say that obviously in Mind Link, but
In Mind Link, I tell Marcus to shut the fuck up.
Okay. Any
Yeah,
sort of like
it does say wanted for the murder of Father Augustus. Pretty boldly
okay.
across it.
Anything else on Sedge's thing? Just Father Augustus?
Just Father Augustus, yeah.
Okay.
get those numbers up.
So here's the thing. It's less of an official.
Sid has a conniption.
It's less of an official wanted poster, and it's more of like a community-made wanted poster. There's one of those like,
Community watch out for.
Father Augustus was a man of the people. How could Sedge do this?
Damn, that's even worse.
I
Mine's
would
was least
take.
official.
Can I try and take both of them down as subtly?
Ooh.
Like, can I like be more quote unquote interested in Marcus's poster as like oh wow, look at how much money we could make by catching this dude, but take down Sedge's as well.
Make a
Oh
deception.
hell! Oh hell!
I do want to mind like what hell.
Like, I'm just hearing like as a new person, like, oh, okay, like clearly with my swords, I'm like, okay, bounties, cool. I'll take them as like a bounty.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Make a deception with
Sedge
advantage.
to crawl into the ground. He wants to throw himself into the chasm.
15 was the higher.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, and then I'll just shove him in a pocket and keep going as casually as possible.
Yeah. And you all return to the warehouse.
Take off the helmet once we're inside. Oh, this sucks. This sucks.
Can we please leave? We can't leave.
A1
Never
is
mind, we
over, my
We
friends.
can't leave, pal.
This
I
is
know,
just
I
an
know.
appetizer.
Fuck, Marcus, fuck you.
I'm just saying, the hardest part of all is behind us. We're in here. We're in the walls. Right? Survive.
I think the hardest part has yet to come.
I mean, with that attitude.
I am wanted in Beggar's Nest specifically. People hate me here. You think anybody really believed that I didn't kill Father Augustus? The people who weren't at that trial.
I mean,
You know what? No, I just need a minute to myself. And Sedge walks into the office and shuts the door behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have been acquitted legally,
But socially, holy fuck.
to the people that Father Augustus was helping, that's a whole different matter.
that's true.
And I hate to say it, Marcus, we're not. Besides you and Iliff, Sedge and I, we aren't like you guys. We're not good at this sneaky, shady bullshittery. It's the sooner we find Pal and get out of here, the better it for us all. Because we're gonna fuck up. We're gonna fuck up, and people are going to know and going to find us. And it's not a matter of if, but when.
I understand.
Is there like a little fireplace or like little
Not really.
campfire? Okay.
There's a place maybe you could set up a campfire where the smoke will go out like a hole in the roof, but in this warehouse, there's not really a fireplace.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll set that up and
I think Marcus will tell you, like you just said, not be the best of this. I would not recommend that you start a fire in here. We want to make it seem like no one's living here.
that's exactly what I mean. Then instead I'm going to shove the wanted posters into the bag of devouring. I forgot that I had it, but I just remembered.
All right, you shove them into the bag of devouring.
Yeah, just let me know when one of your buddies gets here so we can get some new clothes. I desperately need different clothes.
Oh, of course, we're gonna get everything we need. Hey, everything's gonna be okay. People get caught, it's because they're being reckless or they're moving without purpose, but We are moving with purpose. We're gonna find Pell and then we'll get out of here. We could probably look into finding another place too if you guys don't like this place. If it makes you uncomfortable. Might take a little while, but I can ask.
We've only been here for an hour total. I don't know. I hope you're right,
Ooh.
Marcus.
Of
I
course.
really do.
Like I said, this is here at Neverwinter. It's the last place we would expect this to be.
Yeah.
So we just have to keep moving with our best foot forward. Half of the job, actually 80% of the job, is just having the confidence and thinking that you're not in trouble. That this is where you belong. Then nobody's watching. See this city, you see how packed it is. Everybody has their own little unique lives. They all got their own stories. Nobody cares what everybody else is doing. Which makes it so perfect. That's why I love this place. So, the most I can say is, try not to get too caught up in the now. Just, let's focus on Pell. Let's blend in with everybody else.
I'm gonna need blending lessons and lying lessons again.
Just when you know what helps when you're out on the street? Think of yourself as if you're a whole other person. Imagine you're going off to the Tower District and, you're some kind of stonemason. You gotta put down some fucking cobblestone slabs or something, or a tailor. I don't care what it is. You just walk around and have things in your mind that have nothing to do with the Helu that you are. You do that and you do it well enough, the whole world will believe you.
Still like to try and practice first.
Trust me, it's all in presentation. You know how many places I've been into just because I walked in with a ladder?
Yeah.
Nobody ever stops a guy with a ladder.
Shit.
Yeah,
Really?
you just walk in.
Yeah,
That's
walk in
fucking
with a ladder and a
dumb.
clipboard.
Yeah, a ladder or a clipboard. Ladders really do help. You just walk in, you don't even look at anybody.
Walk
You
in
go
with
in
a
there.
pair of people, one with a ladder, one with a clipboard, and wearing the equivalent of High-Vid's vest, and you can get it in anywhere.
If you just
Or dress up
feel like
nicely.
you should be there, no one's gonna stop you.
Well,
about
I
all the
still do have my
places
nice
that you-
clothes.
Yeah. Think about all the places that you could be at. How many times has someone in that building or within that place stopped you and being like, "Hey, who are you?" Never. It's because you know that you belong there. Same applies with the whole world, Hello.
Hmm.
The world is your stage.
I'll take your word for it.
All right, just remember that. So pick up whatever office you want. Hopefully someone comes in the morning so we can get some stuff, and we can see where we're gonna go from there.
I give just a quick nod. Still doubtful. But I go to probably go and sit up against not a far wall, and I will start quietly sharpening my halberd.
All right. Sedge is hidden away in his room. Helu is focusing on her halberd.
I know. I think Mark is just gonna wait up.
You wait up, probably a little too tense to lay down just yet.
Mhm.
There are some people in this city that you don't want to see either.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and Marcus is definitely trying to.
Probably someone you do want to see.
Oh, definitely.
Your
Marcus is definitely trying to again put his best foot forward, trying to make himself feel confident for everybody else. At the end of the day, he's probably like the most in danger. I feel like just with all the posters everywhere, or whatever, just how hot he is right now.
Yeah.
But he feels like he has to try his best to. Seem like he's okay. Make things a little easier. So yeah, he's gonna stay up and wait for someone.
Oh yeah. What is Ylif doing?
Kind of probably just in a corner watching all of this, just like, this is certainly something. It kind of stays up in a mix of they don't know the area and they don't know what the sounds are. So if Marcus is staying up, they'll probably pester Marcus every once in a while. Like when they hear something, they're like, "What is that noise? Is that a normal noise? Is that a concerning noise?" Because they're a guard, like they're used to their city, not other cities. They have no idea what to expect in terms of like crime here. Sure, it could be the same, but the Feywild's different. So
Oh yeah. Simultaneously less noise and also like less noise in some areas and more noise in others. And it's an adjustment for sure. But I think probably the two of you can pass the time kind of helping each other with less anxiety. With the asking what is that, Marcus responding, Halu in the corner. I imagine eventually you sort of wear yourself out with all the worry. Same with Sedge. I think it's an air of you all sort of, those who sleep eventually wear yourself out worrying.
Yeah, definitely.
You all gain the benefits of a long rest, though it's not a restful night.
Well, sir.
And that
First night.
is where we'll leave it.
Oh,
Sedge is
wait.
sulking.
Yeah, your community might have turned against you a little bit.
I knew exactly what was going to happen. Even though I was exonerated in the eyes of the law, you think any of these people who I helped, who Father Augustus helped, think I'm innocent? Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Sedge is not gonna have a great time.
I'm gonna stop the recording.